Respect, not your genuine love, respect page. I truly appreciate your time to the genuine ones. Hello, hey you, listen, miserable. You watching me watch me while you're miserable and you brought yourself over here today to make yourself feel uncomfortable. Listen, we want you to be safe at all times, so just do us a favor and continue to go mind your business somewhere else, like respectfully, like return back to sender with that negative energy, because we don't do all that drama over here, for real, for real. Like, you're watching me watch me at the end of the day, and you're getting yourself overwhelmed. You're getting yourself so mad to the point we cannot send help for you at the end of the day. So please do us a favor. Hey, hater, do us a favor. Save the drama for your mama. Thank you. Bye-bye. Yo, it's the thought process for me. Like, make it make sense. Here's the thought process for me. No disrespect. This page is not for everyone. And that's okay. Like, this page is not for everyone. It's not. And it's not a crime either. Freedom of speech, it's not a crime. But I see it depends on the person's mouth it comes out of. That's when it becomes a problem. Hit me that part. I get it. Okay. But anyway, this was heavy on my heart. And God is allowing me to say this. And I say this respectfully. God placed certain people in positions to do a mission in this journey, right? That's being transpiring right now. It may be you, it may be you, it may be you. Who knows who it is? But everybody's not chosen to do this job. No, they're not. And this is to say this. You were put on a mission from God, right? And he understood that you couldn't read. He understood that you couldn't write. He understood it. But within your process as your journey is continuing, he just wants you to know at the end of the day, do not get discouraged because they're trying to psych you out of your thought process. Because you still know how to show up in the world and still be a innocent, respectful human being at the end of the day, with no malicious intention towards yourself or others around you. Respectfully. What's understood don't need to be explained. And that's okay. But one thing for certain, two things for sure. Everybody talks about this Bible and all of this and the third and all that, right? But it's kind of funny how when the Bible speaks upon someone that couldn't even read or write at the end of the day, right? It's a blessing that people do know how to read and write, right? That's a blessing. Not taken away from the generations that's coming up right now to stop staying in school. No, I'm not saying that. Continue to stay in school. But for the ones that are out here right now, be careful how you use your words, okay? And I say this respectfully. Because at the end of the day, you're only giving yourself a spiritual ass whooping, disrespecting innocent people at the end of the day that don't have malicious intentions towards you, respectfully. That's only doing a job that God allowed them to complete. And they're going to complete their mission with no more distractions. Respectfully. Don't allow someone to psych you out of your thought process because you have a weakness within you. Everybody has a weakness, okay? No disrespect. Everybody has a weakness within them. Either it could be their speech, either it's reading, or even it's comprehension. It don't matter. From right or wrong, or from they can't even cook. Like, everybody has some type of weakness within them. You got people who don't know how to cook. You got people who don't know how to cross the street. You got people who can't think for themselves. So everybody has a weakness somewhere, okay? Respectfully. Like, people pick and choose who they want to pick on at the end of the day. And this is to say too as well, school bullying. right? I feel like regardless to what age a person is, what color, what culture, what disability they have, it should be no reason why any child should be bullied in school. Because it seems like that's where it starts from, school. And it just progresses into these grown, oversized adults that's walking around thinking this is okay. This is the norm. They were already, it was already entered within them once they stepped foot in them schools. No disrespect. Like, that's where you really, really, really see it. Like, if a person doesn't physically, because not everybody's household's the same. Not everybody has a dysfunctional household. Let's get that straight. Not everybody has a dysfunctional household. You have one family who goes, when you go home, it's a quiet home. Like, it's a real quiet home. Like, you don't hear people disrespecting each other. You don't hear people, like, sly commenting each other, trying to bring harm towards each other. You don't hear that. So everybody's household is not the same. In some households, you may have that dysfunctional family. In some people's household, it may not be a dysfunctional family, but this may be their norm, where they cut ass and crack jokes and stuff like that to hurt people's feelings. Some people, they don't mean to intentionally do it to hurt someone's feelings, but to the ones that do it, that energy hit different. So it's just a cycle that continues to go on and 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 on. It never stops. It's just a cycle that just keeps going and going, and it's getting worse. That's just why I'm saying it's getting worse. You see how it goes from saying little small words, I don't like your shoes, to I'm coming to school to hurt you. And I don't mean I'm just a 7th grader and I'm coming to school to put my hands on you and fight you. No, this 7th grader is saying I'm coming to school to pick up something and I'm going to hurt you. No child 7 years old, no child 8, 10, 9 years old, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 8, it don't matter. No human being should be having to pick up a weapon and to go into an environment where they're supposed to be safe at to bring harm towards innocent people, regardless if it's a child or not. It should be no reason why you have to have police in your school buildings and sitting in a classroom. For real. Not just in the building. It's one thing you got them in the building. That's one thing. But for them to physically sit in a classroom now to monitor your class, safety first, right? I think a lot of people feel more safe now. But why does it have to wait till it get to stuff like this to understand at the end of the day? Not everybody that when they go home, their household is the best background for them. And I say that respectfully. Because now is the thought process as to how long has this child been feeling like this? What made this child feel like that? Is it the parent? Or is it the child? Or is it the medication? What are you putting in it? Make it make sense, ma'am, sir. That is just back to saying this. Just because you don't understand someone, don't disrespect them in the process because they may not know how to read. Because I'm 9 out of 10, that person that don't know how to read could do your job better than you, 20 times better than you. On a good bad day. Respectfully. No disrespect and no shade. And to that person that cannot not read, never stop learning yourself. Never stop growing as a person. Never allow someone to allow you to feel like, okay, well, I may have a disability right here within myself, but I want to continue to elevate still. I want to learn myself. I still want to learn. I have to be patient within my process, regardless to if someone gave up on me or someone overlooked me. I still want to be patient within my process. It's okay. It's okay. And it's nothing embarrassing about it. And if somebody laughs at you, that beautiful person that you are, that kind, respectful person that you are, if they laugh at you, they only laughing in their own face. Respectfully. They only laughing in their own face, disrespecting you within the process of you showing up for you. You know how many people was not able to show up for themselves today? No disrespect. But you still keep going. You still keep going. You didn't stop fighting for yourself. You didn't stop not believing in yourself. You still going with your head held up high. You still going. You still going. You still saying thank you. No thank you. You still helping people. You're still being kind to people. Regardless to if you was bullied, if you wasn't, if you was put in a situation where they overlooked you, or if you was put in a situation where, you know what? Who do I trust? You trust yourself enough to know at the end of the day, if I be patient with myself, if I love myself enough to know at the end of the day, that's why they mad. You made it look so easy. You made it look so easy. Days when you wanted to give up on yourself at the end of the day, you made it look so easy. You made it look so easy. There was nothing easy within your process of showing up for yourself. And I'm proud of you. You shouldn't be disrespected because you have a language barrier, or you shouldn't be disrespected because you may not be able to read. You should never be disrespected. No human being is supposed to be disrespected. And especially for someone to have malicious intentions to bring harm towards them. The energy hit different. Respect your neighbor. It's not a crime. Respect your neighbor. Stop the hate crime. Stop the violence. Stop it. Because at the end of the day, what are y'all really fighting for? For real, for real. Respect? That's not the type of respect you want. The real respect you want at the end of the day is someone looking up to you. You saved their life. That energy hit different. No disrespect. Like I said, this page ain't for everybody. And that's okay. But when you know, you know. Be patient with yourself. Be kind to yourself. It's okay to say I love myself. It's okay to say, you know, I had to be a lot more patient than I was yesterday with myself. If I acknowledge myself, if I was patient with myself yesterday or not, I know I gotta be patient with myself today. I know it's okay to say I love myself. It's not a crime. It's okay to look in the mirror and smile. It's okay. It's not a crime. It's okay to cry. It's not a crime. You're not a punk. You're not a sissy. All those negative words. Whatever hurt that you're feeling within, you gotta let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Trust me, let it go. Never allow someone to allow you to feel like you're weak because you're crying. You gotta let them tears out. Regardless if anybody don't understand them, you gotta let them out. If you don't let them out, all it's gonna do is allow you to feel unworthy of yourself, and that makes you sick. You don't want to be sick. You don't want to be sick. Being sick causes you to have a stroke, high blood pressure. Stuff in your body start triggering. You don't know what's going on. Stress is unhealthy. Depression is unhealthy. Anxiety is unhealthy. Being unaware of yourself is unhealthy. Disrespecting yourself is unhealthy. If you disrespect yourself, you don't respect others around you. Ain't nobody gonna take you serious if you don't take yourself serious at the end of the day. Respectfully. No disrespect. When you start your healing process, it would never be an overnight process. Never allow someone to psych your thought process and allow you to believe it's going to be an overnight process, because it's not. When you show up for your genuine self, to show up for healing, that process would never be an overnight process. Never. Never. Never, never, never. Allow somebody to psych up your thought process and then believe that. Because it's a lie. It's a lie, it's a lie, it's a lie. Protect your energy. Protect your energy. Respectfully, protect your energy. Just because someone gave up on you, don't give up on yourself. Just because someone overlooked you, don't give up on yourself. Never allow someone to suck up your thought process because you genuinely love yourself in a healthy way and because they're miserable. Never allow someone to suck up your freedom because you genuinely love yourself in a healthy way because they're miserable. Never allow someone to suck up your thought process because you genuinely love yourself in a healthy way because they're miserable. Loving yourself is not a crime. Only a hater in disguise will allow you to believe that because they're a hater and they don't want to see you elevate. No. Mm-mm. They don't want to see you do this. Sounds personal. The only way to entertain a hate in disguise is to acknowledge it. Protect your energy. Protect your energy. Protect your energy. You matter. As long as you don't have malicious intentions to bring harm towards yourself or others around you, your life matters. Love yourself. 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 Night, genuine love, respect page. I truly appreciate your time. Like, comment, subscribe.